We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Let's come up. Let's go.
Come
Let's
up.
do this.
This is the Morgan Minute to Dodge Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast, coming to you live here from Santa Anita Park, doing the pick six for you. Races 5 through 10. And this is for March 8th, 2025. It's a Saturday.
Yes.
I think we should have pretty good temperature. It's been raining in Los Angeles, but tomorrow is supposed to be sunny. So with that, let me bring it around. We got Zach Magic Chef Z in the house.
Again, it's going to be another beautiful day here at Santa Anita. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
And then we have Gary Hot Plate G.
Hey, let's rock, baby. It's time again for MMT. Come on, let's get these picks and make it happen. You know how it goes. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D. On production, Racing Fact Center Analyst. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay, Ta-da, go ahead and bring us in, but I know some good action happened this past weekend.
But first, let's talk about some pick six to pick five. It's been popping. Who wants to talk first?
Let Gary talk, because Gary
Hot plate.
actually hit that pick six over there at Turf Paradise.
Oh, yeah, we just going over a little bit there and, get real familiar with the track. Things look pretty good. Put a little $28, just under $29 pick six and, food around the pocket. So excited about that. And let's keep it rolling. Time to hit the big dog over at Santa Anita.
All right, we did hit that pick five also last weekend. So if you were with us, you would have got a pick five too. But anyway,
That's right.
let's go to Tada.
Okay, here we go. We're going with the fifth race here at Santa Anita. 6 furlongs. This is a claiming race, $26,000 purse. What's the claiming part? Okay, so let me just say this. I'm looking at the form, the daily racing form. I usually use Equibase, so it's going to be different for me. So here we go. Bear with me. Here's the field. The one horse is Isabel Ludlow at 3-1. The 2 horse is Cheeky Gal at 2-1. 3 horse is Stellar Cap at 10-1. The 4 horse is Solid Tune at 30-1. The 5 horse is Oofda at 5-2. The 6 horse is Riders Candy at 20-1. And the 7 horse is Big Celebration at 7-2. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. I had 3 horses in this race. My first number 1 pick went to the 7 horse Big Celebration. It's got my high power prime number out here. I kind of like this jockey trainer combination. I think it's time for a win again with these guys, with Mendez and Escondido. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And that last race, or last work, this a horse had it at 46-1, 4 furlongs in February. Horse looks like he's ready. Jockey trainer looks good. I'm going to settle make that my number 1 pick. And then I also went to the 5 horse here, Oofda, as my second pick in here. This is Eric's horse. Horse has been working consistently. Got some good works in for this month. And Riders back up again with Frey. So that's going to be my second pick. And my last pick went to the 1 horse on the inside, Isabella Ledlow. That was going to be my number 3 pick. Let's see what happens. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I picked a few horses here. So I'm gonna call this my all race without the 4 and the 6. But my number 1 pick is going to be Big Celebration, along with On the Grill. Horse has some good speed ratings here, buyer numbers and speed ratings. Even though we ran against Isabel Ledlow before and got beat by her, but I think this horse is on the right track. Got these 70s speed ratings, so buyers, I should say. So I'm gonna make that my number 1 choice as well. I also like the number 5 horse, the number 1 horse, and the number 2 horse. And the last horse I do like is Stellar Cap. The Stellar Cap is dropping weight, ran 3 to 4 wide. This horse can do it under, and got claimed. I think this horse has a shot at 10-1. That's why I'm taking the whole field except for the 4 and 6. And those are my picks.
And with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Plate G.
Well, I like 3 horses in the race. I think this whole card is kind of very, competitive to say the least. But I'm going with Big Celebration as well as my best pick. I think he's all set, ready to go, and hopefully get his nose across the wire first. I also like Ufa, but my second pick is going to be Stellar Cap. I think this horse got a good chance to get in there and gets a nice little weight break here. And his bug boy's not too bad. So definitely want to have Stellar Cap on your ticket. Those are my picks.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Tada.
Yes, I like for sure on my ticket is gonna be number 5, Ufta, and number 7, Big Celebration. I'm singling Ufta. I don't know, I like the name. Frey, gets a second chance on her. And then I also like I'm gonna add the 2 and the 3, Cheeky Gal and Stella Cap if my ticket is under $50. And it could be under $50.
Ew.
All right. Well, with that, let's head on over to race number 6 and turn it back over to Tada.
All right, race 6. Here we go. Race 6. They're going 6 furlongs on the turf. Is an allowance optional claimer. $80,000. And the purse is $69,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Navy Jack at 30-1. The 2 horses Man Among Men at 6-1. 3 horses Valajos at 4-1. The 4 horses Boss Sully at 3-1. The 5 horses We're in Trouble at 7-2. The 6 horses Go Joe 1 at 30-1. The 7 horses Game Time at 8-1. And the 8 horses Tiger Horn at 5-2. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the grill. G, let me step in here for the 6th race here. This is actually my all race in the 6th race, but I did take the 3 horse via host.
Hello, host.
Valajos.
Valajos is my number 1 pick here. Again, I like this horse. It's been in this weather. I mean, we've been having rain out here, and seems to run pretty good on an off track. Won last time out, so that's gonna be my number 1 pick. And like I said, it's my all race. I did like the 5 also as one of those on there, and the 8. So with that, let's head over to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I couldn't get out of here without taking 4 horses. Yeah, coming this is not on the downhill, but they're running that 6 they're running the 6 furlongs on the turf here. So my number 1 pick is gonna be We're on Trouble, the number 5 horse. I like that he ran with this Formidable Man. That's a live race. I'm gonna go ahead and take that as my number 1 choice. Also like the 8 horse Tiger Horn. Got great buyer numbers. Like Santa Anita. No telling how that turf track is going to be. It's going to be a little soft, I think it's going to be a little soft because of the rain. I think that horse is going to prove well with this. And I also like the 3 and the 4. The 3, you just don't know what you're going to get. Horse ran a real good race last time out, but was on a sloppy track or wet fast. If he can transfer that onto the grass, it's going to be a turf horse. And his turf breeding screams it. So I'm going to use that horse as well. I like the 3 and the 4. So those are my picks. Number 1 horse is, again, the number 5 horse, and I like the 3, 4, and 8 as well.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Plate G.
Yeah, I had 3 selections in this race here. Still, I think these are really competitive races. I like the 3 also. I like the it looks like this horse here coming out with off a nice win, stretched it out. Now he's coming back. Maldonado knows the horse, so he can get him there. Frieza's not on this time. Frezu rather. I also like Tiger Horn, the outside horse. Tiger Horn looks to me, he looks like the class of the field. I think he's got a good shot to do it again. I love Mark Glatt. The combination with him and Umberto Rispoli is right now at 41% wins. So Glatt is doing some great work with his horse, great training. My best pick's going to go to the 2 horse. So I just want to take a shot here. Put that 2 horse on here. Man Among Men. I like the name, but the horse had 1 little race in February, but his past class looks really good. Horse likes to win. bet favorite a bunch of times. I like the works after the race, 6-1, and you put uh Diatori on him. I think they're really trying here. Richard Mandela doesn't work his horses fast. And he got 2 back-to-back 47s. I think this horse is on edge to upset at 6-1. That's going to be my best pick.
And with that, let's go to Ta-da.
I like three horses. These three horses will be on my ticket. Number 4, Boss Sully and Ayoso ride well together, and they have won together. Number 7, We're in Trouble. Hernandez rides We're in Trouble, but and We're in Trouble is 2 for 2 at Santa Anita. That's my single. And then I like number 7, Game Time, and Hector Barrios, who rated Game Time last time out, could win this. So those 3 horses, 4, 5, and 7, I'm singling the 5.
I just want to make one little point here. I kind of like these older horses here. If you look at We're in Trouble, he ran some stakes races, but he's running with 3-year-olds, a couple of those races. And he did win with 3 and up, so I guess he got a shot there. He hadn't ran since July, so we'll see.
Yep, we shall see.
Okay, Ta-da, you got yours in, right?
Got them in.
All right, let's go to.
I played had some got to the comments on after I had to say what I like. It is what it is. Okay, here we go.
Best pick, though?
The 5, the same one that Magic Chef is singling.
Okay, 5. Okay. You mean We're in Trouble?
We're in trouble. Let me say this part. Let me say, I'm not interested in being in trouble. But We're in Trouble has won 2 for 2 at Santa Anita. That's I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying that part.
That's
7th
cool.
race. Here we go.
Hernandez, too.
Furlongs. What kind of race is this? This is a claiming race of $5,000. The purse is $15,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Roy Hobbs at 2-1. The 2 horses Lurking Fear at 8-1. The 3 horses Travel the Map at 5-1. The 4 horses Sir Lucas at 20-1. The 5 horses Steve's Big Ticket 15-1. And 6 horses Nuka almost at 20-1. It's been scratched. The 8 horses Hermelinda's Fancy at 4-1. The 9 horses Everton Toriano at 30-1. The 6 horses 6 Hot Grand at 10-1. And the 11 horses Laura's King Kiddo. Oh, Kiddo at 9-2. That's the field.
Bradley.
All right. Well, Dennis on the grill, D. Let me step in here real quick. I had 3 horses in this race. My first number 1 pick went to the 10 horse. 6 Hot Grand as my number 1 pick, running against this horse, Laura's Kiddo. I like them both, but I went with the 10 as my number 1 pick. I do have I like the weight drop in this one. I do like the 11 horse also, like Laura's Kiddo. And the 3rd pick I had was the 2 horse here, Lurking Fear. Getting blinkers this time. Ramirez has been riding this horse previously and has ridden him really, really well. I think it's the first time you ride him out here at Santa Anita. So this is going to be an interesting race, and I give this horse some Kiddo. I mean, Laura. Learning Fear. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chip Z.
Yeah, my number 1 pick is going to be the outside horse, 11, Laura's Kiddo. I like the races over here in Emerald Downs. Not the last one, that was on a sloppy track, but the 2 before that, even though it was, almost a year ago, that 70 and 69 buyers numbers best in this field, even though it was at Emerald Downs. So that's going to be, my number 1 pick. I'm also going to use, I wouldn't make this my number 1 pick, but Roy Hobbs, the horse on the rail. You just don't know what this horse is going to do. I mean, they had some real promise with this horse. I mean, he was running for, straight maidens, and he dropped down to open company. Well, he did win a race. There we go. That's the reason why he was in open company those last 2 times. But that was in 2023. Works are decent. I don't like the Pleasanton works though. But, they're dropping this down to $5,000. And if you don't know the reference of Roy Hobbs, that's from The Natural, the movie with Robert Redford. That was his name in that movie, Roy Hobbs. So I'm gonna definitely put that horse on my ticket. The last one I'm gonna take is Hermelinda Fancy, the number 8 horse. He had traffic trouble last time around, running for $16,000 claimings, dropping in class. Trainer and jockey at 50%, 4 runs, and they won half of them. So I got to put this horse on my ticket as well. And those are my picks.
And with that, let's go to Gary. I played you.
I mean, like, what is this, man? Turf Paradise? Is it the fairgrounds here? This is Santa Anita. How often have you seen a $5,000 claimer at Santa Anita?
Yeah.
Just a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't get that too often.
They had one back
It's
in
very
February
rare.
16.
So this is like a Eureka special.
Okay.
Because these horses, you don't know what they're gonna do. I can't have any faith in this horse. He ran 2 years ago. They bring him back at 5 G's. It's like, let's just dump him off. Who thinks this horse gonna run at $5,000 and they had all this money involved? It's like he must be broke. So anyway, that's just me. Okay, that's just me. So I went what I thought was the best horse. I like the 11 horse, outside horse, speed on the outside. If the horse is fit, haven't ran since September either, so you just don't know. If I have a pick 4 or something like this is where you make the big money. Because something crazy can come in here on this one. You know what I mean? D, get that superfecta thing going. You know how you do it. So that one there. And I also like Hermelinda's Fancy. I think this horse has got a shot too. Just looking back at the one race back at Santa Anita, the horse ran 113 pretty much, was 4 lengths in front. That's strong enough to beat these horses hands down. So I'm still gonna go with the outside horse as my best pick, but Hermelinda's Fancy is the next one up. But it's like I say, Eureka. Put them all race. This is definitely my all race.
Oh, this is your all race?
A $5,000 claimer at Santa Anita. Wow. Okay, here we go.
On you, Tada.
I have one horse that I like in this race. That's number 2. That is Lurking Fear. Will be on my ticket. Thank God love is lurking in our lives. But Ramirez loves and Lurking loves to team up, and together they come a close and they like to win together. So, right.
There we go. All right. Well, let's head. Go ahead.
They haven't won together, but they run well together. I said they run well together. This time they got 6 furlongs to work with, and they're gonna come a closing. That's my single, number 2.
All right. And with that, let's head over to race number 8 and turn that over to Tada.
All right, race 8 is 1.25 miles on the turf. This is a grade 3, the Santa Anita Stakes. $100,000 guaranteed. These are fillies and mares. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Lady Claypool at 20-1. The 2 horses Mahina at 8-1. The 3 horses Mrs. Astor at 5-2. The 4 horses Omaha Girl at 30-1. The 5 horses Starry Heavens at 5-1. The 6 horses Sakura Blossom at 10-1. The 7 horses Big Hug at 30-1. And the 8 horses Kathy and Marissa at even money. That's the field.
Okay, then it's on the grill D. This is where I'm gonna actually pick up some horses here. Because this is just a mishmash of a lot of talent, some horses that have been running really well, been running strong. But I went to the outside horse as my number 1 pick. The 8 horse, Kathy Morellis. It's got my high power number there. It's coming out of that grade 1 American Oaks race back in December. Has been working in January. Has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 works coming into this run. So the horse is ready to go. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. And then I had, I also like this number 3 horse, Miss Astor. This horse closing last time ran a tremendous race in that last run with her. So Rispoli's up. Rispoli likes to close. They had Dettori on the horse prior. They kind of have almost the same kind of running style. So I like the 3 horse. And then I also like the 1 and the 2, Lady Claypool and Mahana. I like both of these horses. I mean, this is going to be a tight race coming into this finish here. And then the last one was the 5 horse. It's coming from out of town. It's a Damata. Damata has this horse, and Zoo's up. You know, there's nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble I can say about this horse here. It's going to commit a lot of trouble for the rest of these horses. So those are my picks. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chip Z.
Yeah, I only took one pick here just because of the class of the field, you know, the class of the race she ran last time, and that's the outside horse, Catherine and Marissa. That's gonna be my number 1 choice, my only choice. Even money horse coming out of grade 1 and looked real good. You know, She Feels Pretty was the one who beat her that time, but I think she got away with some slow fraction. This horse had to come from behind and just came up short. So that's gonna be my number 1 pick and my only pick.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Plate G.
Wow. Another very competitive race here. And I ended up with 4 horses in here. I like Mrs. Astor. I think Mrs. Astor got a good shot. She's been running. She's been winning. She's fresh. Legs look like they should be nice. She ran in December here. Your last 2 races winning by those 2 different jockeys. This horse can run. Horse knows how to win, knows how to get to the wire. This is Jonathan Thomas, who does a great job here. He's a high percentage rate with Rispoli on his horse at just under 30% win percentage. So you got to use that horse, I believe. I'm not real crazy about the favorite, but you got to put her in. You know, the horse hasn't ran since when? How's the horse come out even money? He ran since December. It was some good fields though. The class is there, so you got to include her. Okay, but I think she's vulnerable. The other horse I like was the 6 horse. Went back and watched that race. This Shakira Blossom. Don't let him fool you. Ron Hernandez coming back with this horse. Ended up second last time. Only 1 horse beat her. And that's my best pick, Lady Claypool. 20 to 1 on the line. 20 to 1 on the morning line, Claypool. Going for a mile and a quarter. She's going to let it all hang out on this one. She's going to give it her best. I like Claypool as my number 1 pick. The 1 horse, Lady Claypool.
All right. And with that, let's go to Tada.
Yes, I like 4 horses in this race. I like number 2, Mahina, and Barrios could upset the race by winning. He knows how to close. I like number 3, Mrs. Astor. She is the only one who's running grade 3. My single is number 8, Catherine and Marissa. 9 races, and she's won $1.2 million. That's probably why she's even.
King.
And the horse likes to win, but this would be her first graded stakes win if she won. And I was like number 4, I'm a Hot Girl and Franco. Could go to the front and never look back. Those are my picks.
Okay. And with that, let's
I tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to have the 8 on my pick because every time you guys pick the same horse, all 3 of them, they always pop. And sometimes I don't have it, but this time she'll be on my ticket as well.
Good idea.
Here we go to race number 9. Turn it over to Tada.
Wins by 3. Easy.
All right, here we go. 9th race. Going 6 furlongs. This is a maiden claiming race. $50,000. The purse is $37,000. These are California bred or California sired maidens, 3-year-olds. Here's the field. The 1 horse is James J. Braddock at 8 to 1. 2 horses Riding By at 4 to 1. 3 horses Charms Away at 2 to 1. The 4 horses El Ondeado at 12 to 1. The 5 horses Falcon Wings at 30 to 1. 6 horses Hornsby at 15 to 1. The 7 horses Packs a Punch at 20 to 1. 8 horses 3 Wire at 5 to 1. The 9 horses Hot Tiger Knights at 6 to 1. And the 10 horses Pio No No at 8 to 1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the grill D. Let me step in here. I had 3 picks in this race. I went to James J. Braddock as my number 1 pick. Jimmy Creed, sired horse here. Freyzoo's up again. Freyzoo's had a very good run last time. They said he was second best. The horse was second best in this race. So he was second best in that race. I mean, he could be first best in this one. So that's going to be my number one pick. And then I also took the number 4 horse here, ran with him, I think, in that race, came in third. I put it here a must because he ran a pretty good speed rating in that race. The only thing I don't, well, the jockey change, I think may be a positive. I don't know. And then the third pick I had was Charms Away. I have my high prime power number there. I think this horse has an opportunity to show up in this race also. So those are my 3, with the number 1 being my number 1 pick. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I took one horse in this race as well. I'm going to take the number 3, the favorite, Charms Away, just based on that last run. That ran even on a 110-2 and closing out at 117-2, going 6.5 furlongs. I'm going to take a look at that Beer Buzz race, who ran second last time out. Charms Away ran third in that race, just to see what Beer's Buzz has done in the last month or so, or last few weeks. See if he's ran again. See if he's done something. But I really like the 3 horse, especially because of that. He wasn't up on a 44, but the race was running a 44 flat and a 110-2. That's fast. Horse ran even. Horse gets out the gate this time. I think he'll be long gone or run right by him. So that's gonna be my only pick, the number 3.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Plate G.
You know what? That sounds real good. I'm going with number 3 as my only pick as well. Now, I looked at this last race. Horse had a ton of trouble first time leg 6, getting that second shot of leg 6. Then I leave this horse off your ticket. That's my only pick. Charms Away. I hope he's running away. That's my best pick of the day. I'm hoping I can continue a streak here because I got him last week. Best pick. Best pick of the day. Charms Away.
All right, Tadaz, on you.
I have one pick. It's the 1 horse, James J. Braddock. Frezu is ready to ride him to the winner's circle. All 3 of James's siblings are winners. It's James time. It's James time. Number 1. That's my pick.
Okay, and with that, let's head over to our last race of the day, race number 10, and turn that over to Tada.
Race,
Okay.
the main special weight race, purse is $65,000. We're going 6 furlongs on the turf. And these are fillies. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Storm Lady at 5-1. 2 horses Luminous at 20-1. The 3 horses Pam and Tina at 8-1. The 4 horses Vinalia at 10-1. The 5 horses Abazami at 20-1. The 6 horses Robin with a Y at 3-1. The 7 horses Isn't She Loverly at 30-1. 8 horses Frog at 30-1. The 9 horses Prestige Function at 9-2. The 10 horses Entressa at 7-2. The 11 horses Time to Shine at 20-1. 12 horses Cat the Confidant at 20-1. And the also eligibles, number 13 Misleading at 10-1. And number 14 Cloudy Women at 8-1. That's the field.
All right, and Dennis on the grill D. Let me step in here real quick. I hope they don't take these horses off the turf tomorrow, because they did today. But let's see. I went with the 4 horse. I'm going with D'Amato's horse here, coming in trying to snatch one here. Venanella as my number 1 pick. First time out. Breeding is perfect for this type of race. So sending him out on the grass. I'm sending her out on the grass. I think this horse is going to prove something. What, they paid $139,000 for this horse, or is that a 1 point something million? What is that?
Which one?
The 4 horse.
I don't have it on mine. I only show he's a $70,000 sire. I can't see how much they paid.
Okay. Anyway, so that's gonna be my number 1 pick, and then I also like the number 6 horse here, Robin with a Y. As another pick for me. Ran really good in the middle of the race. I mean, this horse had some stamina, held up, just lost it by a half. So this horse goes on my ticket too, even though it hasn't run since January 19th. That's not too far away. So this horse has still been working well and still looks good. So the 6 horse is in there for me. And then I also like the 1 horse, Stormy Lady. Don't know what this horse can do. Threw it in. This is a Carla. Is that Carla Gaines? Yeah, Carla
Yep.
Gaines horse. Yeah. So that's Carla Gaines, and she's with with
Ariel.
The Tory.
the Tory,
Mhm.
with the Tory, which is a good matchup. So that horse is on my ticket, and the last one that was on there is I got to have the 3 horse on there, Pam and Tina. I got if Pam's on the ticket, I got to put it on my ticket. So
I
Pam
don't
and
know no
Tina,
Tina. Oh yeah, I do know a Tina. My cousins. Yeah, I
uh,
got cousins.
yeah, Tina Turner. How about that? Pam and
Okay.
Tina Turner. But anyway, that's going to be my third, my 4th pick. And those are my 4. And with that, let's go to Zach. Magic Chip Z.
Yeah, I also took 4 horses in this race. My number 1 pick is going to be Robin with a Y. That last race has an 87 buyers on my form. So that's going to be my number 1. Got an apprentice up. I guess they're going to give, I guess it's, they're going to give this jockey a chance to win this. You know, I'm surprised they didn't switch out jockeys, but they're sticking with them. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. I also like the number 8 horse at 30-1. Horse ran out front, first time out, going 6.5 furlongs, and was up on front of a 110-4. And this is on the dirt. Now the horse is coming back to the grass. It got some good works leading up to it. Always looking out for these types of horses who burn out front. And the next thing you know, they can lead all the way to the wire here. So the 8's going to be on my ticket at 31. Got to use it for a big bang on the pick 6. Also like the number 10 horse, ran 6.5 furlongs on the grass. Ran an 89 speed rating. That's good enough for these types of horses. Said the horse was a step slow, had rail speed, and got out there and lasted, but spit it out at the end. In the summer, John Sharif or jockey trainer combination, they're decent. And then the last horse I'm picking is a horse on the rail, Stormy Lady. This jockey trainer combination, Deterio and Carla Gaines, they're at 40% out of 5 horses. So got to put that horse on my ticket. It's an Irish horse, I think it is. No, Great Britain. And works are decent. You know, they got a 47 flat, or I should say 47-3 on January 30th. Tell you the horses can be, you know, it seems like he's fit and ready to go. And a 59-1, even though it was on the torpedo tracks, or I should say the synthetic track, a 59-1, going 5 furlongs. That's a decent run there too. So those are my 4. And again, the number 6 is my number 1 choice. And I like the 8, 10, and 1.
Okay. Just want to give a shout out to the number 10 horse there. I missed something on there, but that's a good look on that number 10. Anyway, with that, let's go to Gary. Hot plate G.
All right, let's wrap up this pick 6 with 5 big horses. No, I mean, that's it. Once again, very competitive race. I'm going to start with the 3 horse Pam and Tina. I like this this horse out of Ireland. Horse was bet pretty good last time out. You know, spit it out. You talk about a horse that shows speed on the front end. She showed plenty. And look at those works afterwards. 58, 58, 59. You know, you got to have that horse on your ticket. That's what Pam sitting over there. You got to have that horse on your ticket, Pam.
I'm to die. I'm to die.
Ta-da too. Ta-da. Okay, you could have said Pam and Ta-da. But anyway, there you go. But Pam and Tina, all sparkling.
That's Pam and Ta-da. Tina,
it's magical. That's a magical horse. I think she got a good shot there. I like the model's got a lot of horses in this race. You know, a couple of, you know, I like that first time starter too. You don't know what she might do. You know, Frazu gets on. Frazu knows how to ride. These Great Britain horses on the turf, they run that turf, man. They usually beat these American horses over here. So I like him. I like Robin with a Y. You gotta have that horse. Look at the speed horse showed. Great speed, comes back. They keep the bug boy. That's showing a lot of confidence that this horse can get it done. So I like him. What you guys might have missed is this outside horse all the way out here. I don't know if she'll come in, but she'll definitely be on my ticket if she comes in eligible. That is Cloudy Woman. Cloudy Woman ran one heck of a race out of the one rail last time. You go back, she stumbled, she came back, she closed like a bomb. She goes to Hernandez now. So if she draws in, you may want to put her on your ticket. My best pick is going to be and I may change it later because there's so many of these horses, man. I'm going with the 10 horse, Entressa. Entressa, man, once again, a horse off the rail, stepped slow, and then flew. I went back, I watched these races. She flew to the front. Got a little tired at the end, but only missed it by 1 length. That's at 6.5 furlongs on a good track. So now they're shortening her up. Better watch out for her. The Tressa get out there and blow them up, blow their socks off of them. And those are my picks. Tressa going to be my number 1 pick. 10 horse, upper class.
All right, Tada, it's on you.
I'm taking Storm, number 1, Storm Lady. I rarely bet on an overseas horse. If you ever watch, I rarely. And then the first time out over here, but had some time to rest and relax. And she's been running with stakes. She's been running with winners and been in the money every time. And the works are good after 6 months off. So that's what I'm going with. That's my only pick. Number 1, Storm Lady.
Okay. And with that, let's see what we got.
All right. In the 5th race, we have the 3, 5, and 7. In the 6th race, we have the 2, 3, and 5. In the 7th race, we have the 2, 10, and 11. In the 8th race, we have the 1 and the 8. In the 9th race, we have the 1 and the 3. In the 10th race, we have the 1, 4, 6, and 10.
All right. Okay, that total is $2,592.
2,000.
You gotta be kidding me.
2,000 what?
2,592.
Okay.
All righty.
All righty. So again, we'd like to thank you for tuning into our podcast, the Morgan Minute Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. We've been brought to you by Zing Baby Enterprises. Big shout out to Zing Baby.
Zing Baby.
Anyway, you'll find us on SoundCloud and YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, mmthorseracing.com. Again, mmthorseracing.com. And as always, MMT is an entertainment podcast and solely for entertainment value. So please play responsibly. And we will catch you next week. So cook them up.
Cook 'em up.
Cook them up.
And we're out.
Okay, now we're about to do the
B.
fun facts.
I take B.
Go for it.
The oh gosh.
That's the answer.
Okay, let me do it again. Let me start from the top.
But you still can see
But
the answer.
you can see
Can
the
you
answers.
see the answers? See if I'm sharing the
See,
right
what was
thing.
that? I think it's B.
Or doing the
Okay, hold on.
Preakness.
Share.
What
How about
horse?
now? What do you guys do? You guys stop. Stop.
The Preakness. Let's see what that.